Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning into the Medium by Design. Once again, thank you to all my subscribers. We have reached 365, one of you for every day of the year. That's very exciting. And the thousands and thousands of people that viewed, I appreciate all of you for finding this information for your soul, helping you to find this information, and hopefully this information is helping you as much as it helps me. So, again, I mentioned on the last video, this is my 32nd year of working with Spirit. And this is another writing from Jesus on Easter weekend. It is nothing what I thought it was going to be, and I think you might be surprised at some of what he says. So here, I'm going to get right into it. Here's what Jesus said to us. I know this seems like an empty time or a dead zone, as you might call it, but there is more going on than you are able to realize. Your life has been in and out of this reality on purpose. Not all of the happenings are shown to you to protect your mind and nervous system. Even though at this point you feel nothing surprises you, there are many things that I don't wish to put you on edge, so we keep them from your surface mind. This is why your faith in your own life plan is important to keep you stable and sure that all is going as planned. The one thing that might throw you off is how busy others are. This is personal, but it was a question I had. You almost feel like you're missing something. Also, lately, your thoughts of travel and seeing more of the world, you wonder, will I ever be part of this living world? I can assure you, yes, you will. In the meantime, you might want to do more research on the body, energy, and raising your life force. You, like Martha, one of my closest friends, are having some chi problems and don't know how to correct it. The Pisces-Neptune people often have this problem, and it is now explained with the multidimensional ascension experience. This is true to a point, but it is up to you to counterbalance those energies to assist your body to feel its best. You know resting is one of my main recommendations, and you have taken that to heart. Your diet you continue to play with and make good changes, then dabble in some not-so-high choices, but you are not doing anything that is too detrimental like many others on this planet. You keep it simple, and that is the best way to nurture the body, at least for you. So, that was personal. So, what else can I clarify today? I know you do not believe that channeled message you heard that completely erases my crucifixion from your history. I heard someone else talking about the crucifixion. That it didn't happen. That may have been overly exaggerated. There are many who believe they are channeling messages from me, but I will tell you they are not all me. There are many that have used their will to receive messages, and this just doesn't work. You cannot force a message. There is a natural flow, and it has nothing to do with you. The only thing you can do is open and receive what is available to you and is appropriate for you at this time. The point of evolution your soul is at is just as important as a simple wish to channel. So there's a little direction about how channeling happens, and that, basically this is how it happens for me. Maybe other people, that's not how it happens. But they're talking about the will and forcing channeling messages. It really doesn't work. Listening to others to get another perspective is fine, but relying on their information to assist you without you going deeper on your own only holds your understanding back. Very important line there for all of us. There is always specific information that can help you personally when you do the work, and herein lies the core issue to many problems people are having with defending what they think they know. As you recently realized, the information you receive can help you at the moment, but might not be the only truth on that particular subject, and it might not be the truth needed by all. This is why you have to discern everything on everybody's channels, whatever you're listening to on the internet or reading. You have to discern, is this for my highest good? I've spoken about that before. There's no need to discuss that now. As you recently realized, okay, we got that. This gets into a sticky situation because many of you believe you have answers that can fit everyone. You do not take into account an individual's lack of understanding, and the ability to receive might have a purpose for them. They may need to go through more steps to reach that level of understanding. Maybe they can't skip steps and just and just get it in one easy swoop. Can you see how this might cause havoc and have people defending what they think they know? People are having a crisis of consciousness where they think they know, and the current realities do not fall into sync. Let's use world peace as an example. Many agree world peace is worth striving for. They feel wars are obsolete and do not resolve anything. They understand the power, control, slavery, greed aspects of creating war. However, there are those that war is a natural way to live on the planet. Those planning the wars and those that support war when necessary. These are two polar opposite views. How can humanity as a whole move into the next phase of evolution when they can't agree on a core concept? Hence this crisis in consciousness and reaching the next evolutionary phase on the planet. Duality, opposing forces, opposing opinions, cannot always be played out with aggression, conflict, or confrontation. At some point, the whole society must agree to move forward. I am fully aware of the many tactics that are used to keep humans at lower levels of consciousness and emoting lower emotions. I'm also fully aware of the history of this planet and the many galactics that put plans into action to enslave humans. I am also aware of the dumbing down of the race to keep people unable to handle critical thinking. Yes, I am aware of all that has gone on. Now times are changing because all the information needed to evolve is being presented. The decision to understand and go forward is in humanity's face. It will not disappear. And you cannot bury it, hide it, or avoid it any longer. This is why I warned the other day of how many humans would be attempting to cope this year with more behaviors that may be detrimental to their overall health. Drugs, alcohol, and medications to ease the emotions will become too common and only prove to keep those souls in their weakened positions. This is exactly what the Dark Ones want. They want you to be complacent, passive, and even out of it. If you can't think clearly and focus on anything of substance, you can't do anything to get in the way. I know this sounds almost sinister, but all you need to do is look at history. History explains and exposes all the different ways groups of humans think and operate on this planet. After you contemplate history, then it is easy to see how some might be operating this way. The more difficult thing to understand is why. Much of you are not able to think about life in the way these darker ones can. You do not see the incessant need to conquer or control others. You do not see the world as lacking. On the contrary, you see the abundance and the levels of creativity skyrocketing, which can only lead to more solutions, answers, and new ways of doing everything. Can you see how this tremendous wave of the new energies cannot be stopped? The cat is out of the bag and is so tremendous, even the dark ones have to run and hide. This is where you are as a race today. Yes, there are some old battles going on, and yes, there are many being killed and kept in slavery. Just keep knowing that all of it is old and ending now. Continue to emanate the truth you feel is for you and expanding your understanding and creativity in your own lives. The more you ride the new wave, the stronger it gets. Listening to your own inner voice and following the proddings that lead you steps in your highest and best direction can only prove to you that you are on the right track. The only difficulty that comes when you follow your own path is that many may fall away. And you've heard me in many videos talk about the friendships and people just walking out of my life. As you change and those around you do not, there is nothing to do except allow everyone to be where they are. You can't get excited and believe you can show them the way. You can't. As you know, Salvatore, you have been doing this for over half of your earth life and now see everyone you have crossed paths with you have left behind. There are only a few from your past that you actually talk or interact with. Most may see you on Facebook, but do not share any life experiences with you. I'm not trying to sound negative. I just want everyone to know and understand that moving forward is sometimes a solo trip and that there is nothing you have to do about it. Just decide from your heart what you need to do for yourself, realizing that there will be others that do not understand and cannot be supportive. So that's another Easter weekend message from Jesus. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you received something. Again, discern. Everything on my channel is coming to me, for me, and then I get to share it, and you get to decide what you want to do with it. So if you liked it, please press like. If you want to subscribe and get notifications, do that too. My PayPal button is there. My email is there to contact me directly and ask me about my services. And because you know, these writings, I do these for people too. So if you want something, just write me and ask. And you can also use the email for Zelle. That would be lovely if you want to do that. So I appreciate all of you and all the new subscribers, and especially the thousands and thousands of people who have viewed my videos. I am so thrilled at watching things finally start growing after 90, I think this is video 96. So we are continuing on, and we hope that we're touching you very deeply and you feel the love of spirit and your soul in your own life. And blessings to everybody on this wild and furious journey we're on in 2022. Thanks for watching.